EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Baltimore Ravens. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down. They go play action now. Jackson. That's going deep for Bateman. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Well, he gave him the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now Hall to start the drive. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Here we go. Back to the window. Here we go. Right.
Here's Fields. He'll find Lazard here over the middle. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 34. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And it shifts past him. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3. The 27-yard line.
Off play action. Fields out to his left. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
A shotgun snap, Fields. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Malachi Starks. And the Ravens are going to have it here just past the 25. And that was one I kind of saw coming, Charles. He had a free safety just hanging back there over the middle, waiting, and he saw that ball go in the air, and he jumped on it.
And I don't know why the quarterback didn't see that. That was just your standard cover 3, which means the free safety in the middle of the field, the 2 corners, and they divide the field in thirds. But when you have a free safety with range, that's a good center fielder, he can go from side to side and make plays on the football as he did there.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now Lamar changing the look.
They keep it with Henry on first down. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time.
And it's intercepted.
Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And the Jets are going to get it back here just past the 35. So the ball changing hands on the interception. But meanwhile here, we do have an injury on the play.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And they are back to 500 on the year. Got the win last weekend. And it's one that kept their playoff hopes alive.
And if you do have those hopes, 500 is not where you want to be at this point of the year. Now, we know they've battled through some rough patches this season. So it now comes down to how they're going to finish. Not out of it. Can't afford any more missteps, though.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
From the gun, here's Fields.
This is Lazard with a catch out left. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 39 yards there, a big one.
This is what made the West Coast offense a staple around the NFL in the 80s and 90s. You don't have to push the ball deep downfield to come up with big plays, and there's an example of that right there.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line.
Option play, here's Hall.
And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Well, this defense for the Ravens, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
No matter what coverage was called, they were right in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long. Step for step, running their routes with them. Turned out they were right there every time the ball was in the air, and they came away with 5 interceptions in that one.
So the completion good for 7 there. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Let's go Alpha right here. Don't jump.
They'll run with Hall.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 to score as they begin 1st and 10. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. From the 41, here's a 2nd down and 4.
Let's back in. No, we changed it.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Well, he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
I know they want to go for it here, and I know that their fans want them to go for it. But listen, I'm going to play head coach right here and look at the facts. Tie game. Plus, even if you get the first, you still got a half a field to go. I'll go ahead and punt the football myself.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to give them a little bit of credit for fortitude there. 4th and inches, and they don't run the football. Normally, you just wedge your way through, fall forward, find the yardage. They took a shot and put it in the air, and it paid off.
Maybe they saw the defense overcommitting.
A lot of confidence there, though, because even if they overcommit, you just want to make sure you get the first down. You throw an incompletion on 4th down there, they're going to second-guess you the rest of the game.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. And it's complete to Mitchell. 7th play this drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. That's another one complete to Mitchell. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 20-yard line. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Now Jackson taps this forward, jet sweep. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 9.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Jackson.
At the Jets' 19-yard line.
And he's got it. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Mark Andrews, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens have taken the lead. The point after is good. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
31-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. To throw is Fields. That's downfield. He's got Taylor. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 22 yards there, a first down.
Here we go.
That's thrown quickly out wide to Lazard. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And that will bring up second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
In motion right, that's Wilson. Fields now to throw. Being chased out left. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down.
They made a nice effort to stick him in a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7.
Nah, hit him in the half.
The gain here is the 37 on third down.
Here we go.
Now it's Fields. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw him break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketing the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. And he is caught. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. So a big play there on 4th, and now 1st and 10 at the 30. Now Fields. Eluding the pressure right. He finds his target, Allen. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Here we go. 3-19, gonna cut.
One more time with Hall. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Here we go.
As caught left side, Ruckert with it. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
Here we go. 331. Hey, Ken. Go.
They snap it to Fields. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets.
Touchdown, New York.
Mason Taylor there to make the grab. And the Jets take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal.
The kick is good.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
Well, that return gives him a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Steps away. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Well, he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll run. It's Henry. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as he'll wind up going backwards. Derrick Henry denied here on 4th down. And the Jets are going to get
Y'all got to stop, man. That man ain't tackling him one-on-one. That man ain't tackling him one-on-one. Stop it. I'm playing this guy. Hey, man, they let
It's complete downfield. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Out of the gun, Fields.
Got a man, it's clear. Touchdown, Jets. Mason Taylor with his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Jets will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
And Howie clanks it off the right upright, and it's no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven.
Jackson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Well, this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews.
That is definitely what we call our defense.
Way to get out of bounds.
What you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And he's got some space here. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's another first down. I'm going to be a gain of 21 yards. They'll toss it out right here to Hall. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
551, 12 notes. Hey, Ken.
Fields. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Fields, such an athletic quarterback, gets him the first.
The defense did its job of taking away a quick throw, but that's only half the battle because they've got to get to him before he can make a run for it. A little bit late containing him there, so he makes a nice gain out of a play that looked like it was in trouble.
Easy. Here we go, tonight. Hey, Ken, 222.
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so he didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
Fields going to toss this quickly out wide, complete. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
Fighting his way in for a Jets touchdown. Justin Fields keeping it himself from 5 yards out. And the Jets take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going.
They make their second half debut here. Things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a two-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a three-possession game.
And we're in Baltimore. Third quarter action, 2nd and 10.
Jackson from the shotgun. And that's dropped underneath to Mitchell. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. Well, took a real chance with that one, but it's incomplete.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Now a 2nd and 10.
From the gun, Jackson. Flushed out right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first.
He certainly isn't looking at the scoreboard out there, because to me, all he's concerned about is analyzing the field and making most of the time left in this game. Deficit's still there, but he's starting to hit them with some big plays.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews.
Here's 2nd and 4.
A 5-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the 28-yard line.
Here's Jackson.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Jets are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively, getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
They'll start on the ground. Hall. Now he's free at the 35. Breece Hall.
That all the way in.
You know you never beat me last year. You never beat me.
With his second touchdown of the
You know you never beat me last year.
And the Jets are able to strike quickly.
You never beat me last year, so don't lie to your people. You never beat me last year.
Extra point right down the middle.
Okay, well, you lost by 10 straight.
Game now, the lead moves to 17. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Tell your chat, I'll send them the streams. I got them all.
We all know the teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game,
We steal it,
has to
guys.
start right
Get us a score right here. Get us a stop.
Just set them
Good.
up for points, and it needs to be a
Get us a
touchdown,
score.
not a field goal.
Stop.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point.
I'm still right. It worked. It worked. It worked.
It has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more
Ooh,
possessions.
we still got a whole nother quarter. I'm cool. I'm cool.
They go play action with Jackson. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone.
Come on, don't let it get there.
Jackson gets intercepted. Picked up by Andre Cisco. And the Jets are going to take possession here.
Lamar. Boy, look, they let this man cover so much ground.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll
to try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll give the ball. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Now I'm going to make fun of the 3rd. That's why I caught the timeout.
They'll go again with Hall. And this winds up a pickup.
Now punt it. Now punt it.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Here we go.
From the gun on 3rd down, Fields. And he'll let this go deep to Lazard. That's caught inside the 20. It's a good play there for the Jets on 3rd down. 43 yards.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here to get this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
3 quarters in the books.
Are you good?
We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Second and 10.
Easy. Here we go.
Buying time to his left. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. Decent run, maybe hoping for a little bit more. It does, though, set up 3rd and manageable.
And every play that's run, if it's blocked perfectly and executed perfectly, it's set up to go for a touchdown, right? But I like the way you described that one. Just get into a 3rd and manageable. Nice decision-making and took care of the football.
That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down. Now, he had success earlier in the drive keeping it himself. Not here, though.
And sometimes when you have that kind of success, you can fall in love with the option a little bit too much and not give the defense credit for making adjustments themselves. And that play starts to lose its effectiveness.
And Allen's got it. Allen to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
Here we go. Turn. Hey, turn.
And they'll indeed take a knee. And they take a knee. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. And they will take a knee here. Movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. I guess not content to get another 3 here late. They'll try to add 6 more as they go on 4th and goal. Fields hit and the ball is loose. And it's picked. And now nothing but green ahead of him. And a great return.